I was in such survival mode that I didn't care about another human being. I didn't want relationships. And I remember standing in that window go, I will never love another human being. Because what I'm going to do today is share a story, multiple stories of my journey, of how I had to come to owning who I was. And it wasn't a pretty scenario. I've been blessed, cursed, I've been challenged, and I've conquered. So what happened? I'm going to take you back. Everybody go back to when you were 9 years old. I've got Puerto Rican parents. Anybody know I Love Lucy? It's Ricky and Lucy. It is my mom and it is my dad. She talk like this. He go bangaloo and he's doing the I mean, it is the most vibrant Puerto Rican household you can imagine. I have 4 brothers and sisters. I'm the youngest. We are camping every weekend. We are living large. We don't have a lot of money. He's self-employed as a mechanic. My mother is a school teacher, 3rd grade. She wouldn't teach anything over 3rd grade because she said they made fun of her with her accent. She goes, the 3rd graders, they still think you're cool. The 4th graders start making fun of you. She says, I don't want them to make fun of me, Mama. And I was like, Mom, could not have been a more beautiful childhood. It's December the 3rd. My 12-year-old sister and me at 9-year-old are sitting in the house. We are having the time of our life because we're getting to watch that one TV. Now I'm dating myself. One TV, the older twin brothers and my other sister, they're at a party. And they are having some fun over that party because I know my brothers and sisters. And my mom and dad walk in the room and my mom says, Dad's not feeling very well. And I was like, she goes, we're going to go out to eat. Do y'all want to go? We're like, heck no, we got a TV and we don't have anybody challenging us or competing for this program. And so we're just engrossed. They go off to dinner to his favorite restaurant called The Pig Barbecue. And we're watching the program. My mom walks in. I'm like, I thought you went to dinner. She goes, we did. Well, when did you get home? She goes, you guys were so engrossed in that TV. We said hello. I said, you got to be kidding. She goes, hey, y'all keep it down. Dad's not feeling very well. And I went ahead and gave you the pajamas we were going to give him for Christmas. I'm like, why'd you ruin the surprise, Mom? And she said, just keep it down. He's not feeling well. The next word out of her mouth was, oh my God, as my father screamed, Carmen. We didn't get to say goodbye. In the blink of an eye, at 9 years old, I lost my father. And I was his little girl. And we didn't get to say goodbye. And back then, you didn't get counseling. Do you know what I mean? You just figured it out. Mom went into deep depression. We're all in survival mode. I'll fast forward. Now I'm 12 years old. My mother decides to marry this man who has 6 kids. She has 5. She hid us behind the curtain when they went on the first date. She goes, I don't even know I got 5 kids. I'm like, Mom, he's got 6. So now, none of them lived with him. He was not a good person. So they shipped me off to Puerto Rico to live with my grandparents, who did not speak English, and I did not speak Spanish. And I'm in a roach-infested house that's literally the size of a table. And I am just trying to survive and figure out life. I tell you all of that, I was lost. And I have been lost a long time in my life. And praise the Lord for people that have come into my life to speak into me and to help me own how I responded to that childhood, how I responded to the abuse, how I responded to having the fear. And if you haven't lost a parent when you were younger, you may not understand the fear that I have lived with my entire life is losing my mother. By the way, she's 95 years old, still alive. And she still talks like this every day. Casey, what are you doing? I'm working, mommy. Okay, bye-bye. And every day, it's a 30-second phone call. And I tell you all of that to share now, what was the pivot? How did I change? I will not have relationships. At 9 years old, I said that to myself. I said, God, you took Daddy. Ladies, our stories are nothing of shame, but it's part of who we are.